Hello friends, what we have seen earlier, we have seen finite element method. It's some basics and we calculated the circumference of a circle with the help of it. Now we will discuss some terminologies that will help us to find a solution of different problems. So what we are going to do, we will solve. We will first find out integration by parts formulation, and integration by part you have solved it in your maths problems in your 11th 12th class, and here we will going to do it. It's very easy. First you have to just you have to learn it, and I will also solve its proof. So what is integration by part? So integration by part formula will look like this: a to b w dv dx equals to a to v minus v dw plus wv a to b. So this is the integration by part formula. Okay, we will use it for solving our problems. So here we will going to prove it. So we know this: if we are going to differentiate two function wv, we will differentiate it will by parts. So first function differentiation of second function, then second function differentiation of the first function. Okay, so what we will do, we will shift this term to here, then this term will become w dv by dx equals to minus v dw by dx plus d by dx wv. Okay, then what we will do next, we will integrate this term. Okay, then w dv dx equals to minus v dw dx plus integration d by dx wv dx. Then this terms will become w dv over dx into dx minus v dw plus wv a to b. Here the whole limit is a to b. Okay, so this is our formulation. So what we are going to do here in this, we are shifting the differentiability. Okay, so
your phone has no data connection, so I can't help you with that at the moment.
One second. So this, what we do here, we shift the differentiability. Here the function v. Okay, so we shift its differentiability to w. Okay, so first d by dx term is with v. Now the differentiability shifted to d and v becomes alone, no differentiability here. So what we do here, shift differentiability of v to w. Okay, and what is w here? W will be the weight function. Okay, so what are weight function? Weight function we will learn it later when we start solving our problem with the help of Rayleigh's method. Then this term will come, then you will get it. Okay, so this is the integration by parts, and we will use it in our formulation. Okay, so this is the you have to learn it because this will apply on when you solve problem. Okay, so what we are doing, we are just shifting its differentiability to the weight function, then differentiability shifted to d and the function become alone, and this is the both function in both function, and this is the lower limit and this is the upper limit of integration. Okay, so now let's just take a problem. Okay, first we have to solve it. Okay, we will see some terminology. So for seeing it, what we do, we will just take a bar problem. Okay, okay, we have taken a bar problem. Okay, so bar problem equation will look like this: minus d by dx ax du by dx equals to qx. Here the u represent the displacement. Okay, and some, this is a differential equation for bar. Okay, and this is u0 equals to u naught and a du over dx at x equals to l equals to q naught. So these are the, what these are, these are the boundary conditions, or or in other terms what we call it, essential boundary conditions. Okay, so what these term define, this term defined, this is our x, this is our length l. Okay, so the length will differ from 0 say l, the limit of x will range from 0 say l. Okay, so this is the displacement at x equals to 0. And what du by dx represent here, we can take we can say it is a slope. Okay, at x equals to l. So these are the boundary condition at this end, this boundary condition at this end, which are given to us. Okay, so these are what we call that, these are given in the question, and these are called as essential boundary conditions. Okay, so what we will do, we will apply, we will solve it. Okay, so what we do, we will shift this qx to here. So this term will become 0 equals to minus d by dx a x du over dx minus qx. Okay, this is the, what we call this term, this is called as strong formulation. Yes, strong form, this is a strong form. Okay, so with the help of integration by part, we will convert it into weak form. Why we convert it into weak form? Because solving it as a strong form is difficult for us, because the differentiability here in u, we have to, in the last what we calculate, we calculate the values of u at x, at different values of, at different values of x. Okay, so for solving it we have to reduce the differentiability of u here. Okay, so first how we convert into weak form, we have to go step by step procedure. Okay, so in step 1, what we'll do, step 1, in step 1 we will first multiply the term, just call it equation 1. Okay, multiply equation 1 with w is the weight function here. We will just doing a derivation. When we solve a problem, then you will understand it, all the terms, with examples. This will be very easy for you. So multiply equation 1 with weight function w. So just multiply with it, so it will become w minus d by dx a du by dx minus wq. Now what we will do, Then integrate it. Step 2. Okay, this becomes 0. Then it will become w minus d by dx a du by dx. Okay, and this become minus w q. Limit, we put the limit 0 say L. Okay, in our question the limit is given 0 say L, so we put the limit 0 say L. Okay, and after this step 3 will be integration by parts. Okay, so we will apply the integration by parts to this term only. Okay, so after integration by part, what were the formula? Integration by part formula was that w dv equals to minus 0 say L v dw plus w v 0 say L. This is our integration by part formula. Okay, so we will apply here. So what we see here, w having the exact meaning, w here, and what in terms of v is w w here, and v here is a du by dx. Okay, so this is our v here. So what we do, we just put this in formulation. Here the minus sign, so minus minus, the first term will become plus, and then 0 say L. What is v? V dw. Okay, and v becomes our a du over dx. Okay, we are just differentiating, so just it's a term, dx is the differentiation. Okay, and after then we have this term, so this become minus sign because it is the whole minus outside. Okay, so this term will become negative, minus minus plus, and this one plus minus minus. Okay, so this will become w. What is v? A du over dx 0 say L. Take, and this term will remain like this, 0 say L wq dx. Okay, now after then what will we do? We will combine these terms together. This will become 0 say L a dw over dx du over dx. Here these terms are different. A multiply, here the a multiply by du by dx. A may be some constant here. Okay, and minus wq whole dx here, and it will become minus w a du by dx 0 to L. Okay, now this term will become as it is. This term, this is already integration has happened. We have to put the lower limit and outer limit, so we will see this term only. Okay, here, so minus w, this term will come as it is, minus w a du by dx. Okay, at x equals to L minus w a du over dx at x equals to 0. Okay, so these terms already given. We have seen the essential boundary condition. Okay, so u at u equals to 0, it is u0, and at x equals to L u0. Okay, so we will put this term will become as it is, and we will put is, we will take whole this term as a q0. Okay, we will take this whole term as a q0, so we will take it w q0 w at x equals to L. Okay, so we will call it L, and this is a boundary condition. Here this boundary condition is not terms of any value, so just we are not assigning it. When we solve our problem, then it will become more clear to you when we when we work on digits, okay, and we will call it WQ, and it x equals to 0. Okay, so now we will define a new term. What is this? This is also a boundary conditions. This boundary condition occurs with integration by parts. So this occurs naturally. So what we call it? Natural boundary condition. Okay. So what we have learned today? We have learned integration by parts. We have learned essential boundary condition. We have learned natural boundary condition. All these things we will use in Rayleigh, then weighted residual method, and in finite element method. Okay, so these terms are very important. So for solving these methods, we have to know these terms. Okay, so in the next class, we will discuss Rayleigh, a problem related to Rayleigh-Ritz method. Okay, so that's all for tomorrow. And if you have any doubt, then you can ask me in my comment box. And thank you.